Ganduje in big and serious trouble, now being affected for void of Emir Sanusi's banishment from Kano. Hello, my wonderful people. We're all aware of what Ganduje did to the Emir of Kano because they fell out and they have irreconcilable differences. Yes? As a result, the governor, being the governor, sent Ganduje away, sent him away and said, well, and I mean, it's bad enough that he sent him away. What else he did is he made sure that the guy was banished to a little village in Nasarawa, and right now the problem, the real issue now, because former emir of Kano, former emir, because there's a new emir, has taken the matter to court, and court says it was an infringement on his fundamental human right. The governor of Kano state has no right whatsoever it is to banish or send somebody away. Okay, he does not have that right and cannot do it. He does not have it. So Ganduje now is in a serious trouble. Remember, he has been fined, okay, to pay the emir some amount of money. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The political situation in the camp of the incumbent governor of Kano State, Ganduje, may be considered awful as his political camp suffers what could be taken as a shocking political setback with the nullification of the abolishment placed under the throne Emir of Kano, Sanusi Libido, Sanusi by a court. The nullification of the banishment placed on the dethroned Emir Sanusi could be described as the heaviest political defeat that Ganduje political camp may have suffered in recent times. It could be recorded that a court has recently voided the banishment placed on the dethroned Emir of Kano, Sanusi Libido, by the administration of Governor Ganduje. The banishment had restricted the dethroned Emir of Kano, Sanusi, from entering Kano. Remarkably, about 2 years ago, the administration of Ganduje commenced activities to dethrone the Emir Sanusi, who was later banished from entering Kano after he was successfully dethroned. The dethroned Emir Sanusi chose to challenge his banishment, the case which he won, with the court ordering the state governor to tender an apology and pay him 10 million naira as compensation, is still on. Actually, the primary motive that led to the dethronement and banishment of Sanusi Libido from Kano could not be totally separated from the political rift between the dethroned Emir Sanusi Libido and Governor Ganduje ahead of 2019 election at the time in Kano State. It could be recorded that the Governor Ganduje was seeking his second term election in office as the governor. Considerably, the dethronement and banishment of Emir Sanusi Libido from Kano could hardly be unconnected to the attempt to reduce the growing political influence of the dethroned Sanusi in as much as Kano State is concerned, as more people began to love him and wanted him as the governor instead. With the banishment, the political influence of the dethroned Emir could be considered checkmate because he would not have enough communication with his supporters that may possibly lose out the political influence with him if he had failed in the enlightenment which challenged the banishment of the Kano State government. The nullification and the banishment placed on the Emir Sanusi by the court could be seen as a great political setback for Ganduje, as the court has now said not acceptable. So this is where we are at the moment. Ganduje is is in a serious trouble at the moment because he has to pay. He has to pay Sanusi about 10 million, and they said he has no right to ask Sanusi not to. He has no right to ask, Sanusi not to get or come into Kano because as a Nigerian, he's infringing against his fundamental human rights. So these are some of the things. And guess what? It was because the emir was becoming loved and human being, before you know it, he was already feeling threatened, like seriously threatened. Okay, was already feeling very threatened by what was going on, and he decided to take a shot at it and ensure that he does not his own political influence is not weakened. So he wanted to ensure that the governor, political influence is weakened. As you see, so this is part of what is going on. This is part of some of the things that are happening, and Nigerians were just watching and seeing some of those things going on, and it is becoming really serious. It's becoming really serious because the Emir of Kanu has to pay this money, although he has fought it, saying that the traditional laws are also recognized. Traditional laws that goes against Nigerian law, that you can banish somebody. You see, human being, where once somebody is not in our favor, then the person has to go. By the way, we are not even soliciting for Sanusi, because birds of a feather, they flock together. Sanusi has been the governor of CBN, and they all know what they are doing. Okay, if they wanted to do something worthwhile, they would have done it. If they really had something called change to do, and to to bring it into Nigeria, and to ensure that things are done decently and in order. So this is where we are at the moment. This is what is going on, and Nigerians are just watching in disbelief how some of these things are happening. So Sanusi, has to, tell us, some of those things, has to get to the bottom of it. He's taking Ganduje to court, and Ganduje right now has to, tell the world why he banished the former emir. Remember that Buhari and the rest of them, listen guys, they all know what they are doing. It is now the present emir's daughter is the one Buhari's son is married to. The present emir, when Sanusi was dethroned, there was a new emir put in place. That new emir's daughter, okay, she was 20 years of age about 3 months ago when he married, Buhari's son, okay, who was about Yusuf, who was about 25 at the same time. So I mean, so they know what they are doing. They know how to. They know how they roll. They know how they roll. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on right now. So Nigerians, whether you like it or not, they know what they are doing. We can't keep quiet and allow these people, to continue to deceive us. They know what they are doing. Leave us a comment. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now. Bye.